Maybe it's difficult for you, I don't know. What trophy or award are you most proud of from your career as a player or manager?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. That is a good question. And I won the first European, well, it was just before the season before it became Champions League, but so people, younger people, they can understand. I won the first Champions League of Barcelona. So this is big. Won 5 consecutive league titles here for the Barcelona. Won with Madrid. I won titles with Brøndby in Denmark. But I still think that being a smaller team, I always said, and I would like to confirm that here, trophies won as a manager is giving me more pleasure than as a player, because I know it's much more work being a manager than being a player. Because as a player, if we can simplify it a little, you have to think about yourself. Yes, your teammates, who will be playing, who will I play against, who will be my directly opponent tonight, blah, blah, blah. But the manager, who is playing, who is not playing, the president, the staff, the board, the media, everything you have. So when you achieve big things as a manager, so I don't know, but maybe, just maybe, the league, the cup title with Swansea was the biggest one. Also because it was the first one, like it was the first Champions League here with Barcelona. When you win the first trophy of a club, it's a club or whatever, country, whatever, it's huge, because you know how important it is for a lot of people. And as I recall, this is the only trophy that Swansea ever won, and who knows when they will win the next one. It could take 2 years, 20 or 30 or 50. You know, you never know. You have to. So maybe, just maybe, I will go for that one.
It's a beautiful assist.
Even if a League Cup compared to a Champions League, obviously you cannot do that. But
I think people can understand that, although they haven't experienced it, the difference between being a superb player in a good team and being a manager, because managing drives you crazy. Players are like, it's like sometimes trying to herd wild dogs or forgetful sheep. It's Swansea, your resources are smaller. Now, that season you go to Liverpool, you don't just win, you win 3-1. Liverpool's side includes Carragher, Joe Cole, Jordan Henderson still there. You know, it's Steven Gerrard comes off the bench, Luis Suarez comes off the bench. Michael, you were managing a team with Gerhard Tremmel, Chico, who was brought from the Cantera.
I think actually that competition, this is not the biggest thing. I think to win at Anfield against Liverpool was fantastic, but to win a semi-final over two games against Chelsea,
yes,
with their best team, with Hazard and company, I think that was impressive.
So tell us the story of how you planned it, because the first leg, Michu, not the same legend as you at Swansea, but near, very near. Michu and Danny Graham score in London. You win away. Do you remember about how, in any way, you planned to unpick Rafa Benitez's Chelsea? What was the key, not just the performance on the night, the key to understanding how Swansea wins that game?
The key was that we're playing away, and we think, I was telling, this is 2 games, 2 leg, so we have to think about, try to get a goal, but we also have to defend. So it's that we have to think, it's not only tonight. We have a second leg at home, and of course, when you defensively, we had to be well organized. But we also always, you have to think about when you get the ball, what to do. You don't have to be naive. When you play teams better than you have to be very well organized defensively. But you always need to have solutions when you get the ball. Otherwise, you stand inside the box, your own, and it's only a question of time before they score.
I want to give you a compliment.
And those 2 games, They did not score in 180 minutes.
I'm hearing Johan Cruyff's simplicity of instructions, but clarity in what you said
and
there.
And then, of course, even you can do all the things before and you can plan it well. And also when you play teams are better than you, there will be periods during the game, moments where you have to suffer. You have to know also how to suffer.
Define that
It can
word.
be suffer is when you feel as a team we want to go forward, but every time we get the ball, they go to put us under pressure, and we try to hit it along for our striker or one or two, and
back it comes.
And 5 seconds later, they're back again, and and you have to.
What's the key to coping with that? Because it's a word that gets used in Spain a lot, sufrimiento. It doesn't get used in Britain so much.
In those moments, sometimes you just have to. I really don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to explain, because also the attacking team, they are on top of the game. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 10, it can be 15, but they're never on top the whole game. It's very rare. So you have to go through those 5-10 minutes. Maybe you have to take a pause when the ball goes out. You have to try to push forward. You need that one or two players. They suddenly, when they get the ball, they go past their direct opponent. So you feel like as a team now we're coming back into the game. Oof, we had suffered for 6 minutes. It seemed like it'd been 26, not 6 minutes, but they've had 6 crosses. They have had 5 corners. They have 3 shots on target. How do we get past this period? And those, there will be moments like that. And again, especially when you play against teams like that are better than you, and definitely this Chelsea team was a very good one.
Psychologically for you and the squad, is it an unusual thing when you're 2-0 up from London and all over the media, or maybe the fans, well, that's it all done, and they're coming down the road to Swansea, and Rafa changes the team and makes sure that the whole artillery is there.
Of course.
The psychology of the second game, which ends 0-0, is very different. It can't, no fiesta. Also, don't be relaxed.
But because the problem is, a lot of people said, we won 2-0 up there. Now we just draw here, we're in the final. It will be 90 minutes, because if they score the first one after 10 minutes, I mean, this team, they can easily score 3 goals, and then you have to score 2. Because 3-1 at home, then you're out. So it was. The second one was really even tougher than the first one. I remember. Yeah.
The relief when you're in the final, that feeling, Wembley's to come.
I think that was incredible for the first time, a club at Wembley. But then after that, I said, it's incredible. What we have done? We've beaten Chelsea in 2 legs. We won at Anfield, and now we play a final where everyone who's not a Swansea fan will hope that Bradford is winning, because everybody will be with a small team, which is logical. So I was a little concerned about that. I said, now we've done all this, and then in the final we are huge favorites to win. We have to win, otherwise people will say, what? How is that possible? The
spoiler for everybody who doesn't remember, you did, and well.
Yes.
Manito.
Yeah.
Quite a common scoreline in your life. The
5-0, yeah.
In any of the 5s, for Barca against Madrid, for Madrid against Barca, for Swansea, were you ever one of those? Did you ever do that?
Never. I never.
Do you like that?
No, I don't like it. And I don't like it because I don't want to be arrogant now, but I've not been at that side. But I have lost 5-0, I think. And I don't like it because it's humiliating to lose 5-0 of 6-0 or 6-1 or something like that. And I don't like it. Football, I like to win, but humiliate. It's like when you make, what you call it, through the legs.
A tunnel here.
A tunnel,
nutmeg.
Yeah. I always used it like the croqueta to go past my opponent, never to make him look
To humiliate him.
to humiliate. Never. So I did not like the 5-0 for what it was. 2-1 for me would be the same.